सर्वधर्मस्वरूपिणे अवतारवरिष्ठाय रामकृष्णाय ते नमः। यथाग्निर्दाहिका शक्तिः रामकृष्णे स्थिता हि या सर्वविद्यास्वरूपां तां शारदां प्रणमाम्यहम्। नमः श्रीयतिराजाय विवेकानन्दसूरये सच्चित्सुखस्वरूपाय स्वामिने तापहारिणे। नमो देव्ये महादेव्ये शिवाये सततं नमः। नमः प्रकृत्यै भद्रायै नियताः प्रणताः स्मताम्। Namaste to you all. In our first class we saw how to convert our secular life into spiritual life by offering ourselves totally, unconditionally to the Divine, doing all the duties of life with great diligence, interest and love as an offering unto the Divine. This is how we convert our secular life, what all we possess, whether it is body, children, family, property, all belonging to God. The day we accept this truth that everything belongs to God, I have come here for 2 days and I have to go back, leaving everything as it is, the life becomes a worship. So, mine, anything I keep, it becomes karma. If children are mine, looking after them is karma. If they belong to God, looking after them is worship. This transformation we bring about. If my house is mine, looking after the house, taking care of house is karma. If it belongs to God, if I understand, oh, we come here, stay for a few days and go. This belongs eternally to God. Each man comes and claims it is mine, and it eternally belongs to God. So with this understanding, we convert our life, secular life, into spiritual life. Always be aware, everything belongs to God. I am only a trustee to look after for few days, as long as my life lives. This we saw in the first class. And then after that, yesterday we saw, we are bound by the karmic load. How to face the life. We may not acquire any karmic load in the future because of our internal transformation we have taken up. But external life is there and our past karmas are there. Karmic load is there. How can I overcome? How can I face constantly shaking by the world, by situations of life, by bodily conditions and people around? We saw that the understanding of the eternal, unchanging reality, holding on to that, allowing the life to flow as it comes, knowing that it is passing show. From childhood we saw everything is passing. Our school days have gone, college days have gone. Life is going away. Pala pala kara, china china kara is going away. Taise jata achari. Today also is going away. So don't hold on to it. Just look it as just objectify the life. Sukha, dukkha, body and all. I have a spiritual existence. Nature makes me separate from the body and this world every day, taking me to sleep, to show that you are not body. Nothing belongs to you here. With this understanding, we face the life joyfully, taking everything as prasad of God, whether it is suffering or joy. We will not be shaken by this paristhiti, we will not be shaken by the bodily conditions. Old age will come, diseases will come. There are millions of people lying whole life on the bed. By grace of God, we are able to move about at least. How many people early in life they are bedridden? Whole rest of the life they spend in bed. By grace. So this we will offer it to the divine and keep moving. This is what we saw in our last class. Now we have to go forward also in spiritual life. How to go forward in our spiritual life? Before the body falls off, I must know who am I. In waking state, I identify with this body. When I sleep, I enter into dream state. I identify with the dream body, and dream world I experience the sukha dukkha. In deep sleep I go. I don't know who am I exist or not. Again coming back, till I come back to waking state, I have an independent existence separate from body. The time I am waking up, again I call this body as myself. So this identity, bodily identity, how it generates, you see. Now with this body mind, I have to evolve in spiritual life. I must know who am I in this body, where from I came, where am I living, where am I going to, what is the relationship between me and this body, bodily existence. So this, to know myself before the body falls off, how I separate, how I identify, and be in the ignorance, not knowing who am I. To get this self-knowledge, what is this universe, what is beyond, why did I come here, who brought me here? I did not come into this world out of my option, though we are reluctant to go from here. We never came out of our option. Who brought me? What brought me? What is the purpose of my giving? Nature has given me a human body which is distinct from all other species. Who? What for? What is the purpose? The nature has given me a body. So this we must realize before the body falls off. So everything has to be done without escaping from any duty of the life. We have to look after the children, we have to earn, we have to go and do everything. But never be caught by anything. Simply, smoothly go life. Here the bhakti comes into picture. Love of God, surrender to God, constant thought of God. When heart awakens, you will have a new dimension you are entering. Love. We know what is love. The love begins at the birth. The moment the child sees the mother's face, already there is an established relationship between mother and child. The child is totally dependent on mother. As the mother, first for 3 days, it recognizes mother through smell. Then slowly, the mother's sound it recognizes. The child. The mother gives, sound comes, it's full security for it. Mothers. Then the sparsha, other than mother, anybody holds you, immediately it gets frightened. The touch is so sensitive, then slowly recognizes the form of mother. Mother coming and going. How the love develops, you see, stage by stage. Then it's a bondage, strong bond of love between mother and child, till it grows up. But it gains the independence also. Nature keeps on separating the child from mother. Within no time, the child will see that it is walking on the floor, mother calls, it says no. nature is separating from mother, child from mother. 2 years child will decide what it has to eat. Mother cannot decide anymore. It is becoming slowly gaining its independence. It's an independent jiva in nature. I was blessed to give a birth to my child, that's all. That is the grace. Now, but love remains. Wherever my child is there, in whatever condition, let him be happy. The tear of mother will always be protecting that every jiva. 4 protections we will always have. One of Guru, one of God, one of Mother Nature, and one who has given birth to this body. Everybody will forget. The mother will not forget. So these 4, this mother and relation, how that love develops, how it remains. Now this, when the child is start moving about, slowly it starts recognizing its own identity. As the identity develops, love, self-love begins. It's called narcissistic stage. It loves itself. It wants to show dancing, this, that and all. And it finds happiness. It is loving itself. When it goes to school, 4 years, 5 years with other children and all, girls join together, boys join together. This love each other, they love each other at that small age. Today we saw there. No, not only that, while coming down, we saw the children walking. Small children. They are walking together with a uniform. Beautiful. They are all holding hands. 3 people, 3 children are going small. They have just to learn to walk. We have to see whether he is going to fall or what. They are holding hands. Line. The teacher is walking with them. Guide. So they live together. They love each other. This is homostatic stage, where the boys love together, girls live together, and when they come to youth, they look at each other. The love becomes heterostatic. The man wants to love woman, woman wants to love man, because desires are possessing it behind. They get married, they get a child. Now, this love becomes a mature love. It attains maturity. Mother's love, father's love for children is entirely different. It's pure, where there is no selfishness, there is no enjoyment, but sacrifice. Sacrifice begins with the love. This love, can we expand our heart to love all the neighbors? Whomever we see, whomever we interact with, the whole universe, so many jivas. When we see the suffering of others, when tears come, the heart has begun to expand. This expansion of heart is the next stage where our love is becoming universal love. I start loving everyone equally, wholeheartedly. This we call a universal love. Capability to love all equally. Equanimity is one of the important things we face in our love expansion. Then we are able to love all beings. Even a ant. We see some children not harming any insect. It just watches the beautiful, you can see in various places. We are able to love a plant. If you make the child to love a plant, put the seed, grow it. In all this you will see slowly the love is expanding to different stages. Now finally it ends up with love of God. The ecstatic love of God. Like the saints, how they loved God. You can see all saints loving God. Whether it is Meera or Tulsi or so many saints, anybody you see, that love finally, because love is expression of heart. It is myself, Atman. Atman flowing through the heart is love. Buddhi belongs to Prakriti. Body belongs to Prakriti, nature. Mind belongs to nature. Everything belongs to nature. I don't have anything of mine in this world except heart which loves. Love alone belongs to the transcendental, the beyond. It flows from the beyond, expresses through the heart, until it reaches the infinite again. It doesn't stop. It tries everywhere, it doesn't get fulfillment. Last, it finds fulfillment in loving divine. So this love we call Bhakti. It is there. There is spiritual urge since our birth. All urges are there. Physical urge, biological urge, social urge, we have this moral urge, aesthetic urge, intellectual urge, spiritual urge is also there. I want to know who am I, wherefrom I came. This is there innate in the being, in the depths of their being. So this we see, the love of God is there. And how can we utilize this? The parents first teach first becomes the parichaya. We understand what is God. We hear the life of the devotees of God, bhaktas. True devotees of God we see loving God in various ways. The way in which God participates in life, their life also we see. How God protects, how God brings up the devotee. That part also we realize. Slowly, this feeding of information from various sources, we come in contact with God. In our life also, we see slowly, stage by stage, God appearing in our life, nature participating in our life. So this we see, and slowly it is called, we are entering into parichaya. Just like two people are coming together, first is parichaya. Then we enter into relationship. Relationship is sambandha. Now you see how Meera entered into relationship with Krishna. Tulsidas entered into relationship with Rama. Each saint enters intimate, then intimacy develops with God, an unseen entity. When the love becomes matured and that I am not able to withstand without His vision, without His presence, without seeing Him, without touching Him, without playing with Him, then there is manifestation of God. We get the vision of God. So slowly we develop. In between, when the just sambandha is coming into picture, the relationship with God is coming in. Out of maturity, out of growth, natural growth, we are growing spiritually. So at particular, how we enter into relationship with humans, you see. We get married, we get children. Just like that, our inner spiritual existence is there, bodily existences. Bodily existence will manage the family life in the world with relationship. But inner soul remains empty. It wants fulfillment. Just like our bodily existence wants fulfillment, our spiritual existence is hungry. That starts weeping. External affluence, external all things cannot remove our inner void. अंदर का अभाव बाहर की समृद्धि निकाल नहीं सकती. This inner fulfillment has to come only by spiritual evolution. We'll start loving God. We'll do all our duties and offering to God. which is our love offering. We are offering love to God. Protect me from this world. Give me favorable condition. I will offer my life to you. He is giving everything. He has given a body. He has given all favorable conditions for given food. I need not stretch my hand anywhere. All this, can we not be grateful to Him? Can we not love Him for all that He is doing silently, uninvolved in the, out of only grace and love? God's love is such. We can't perceive. We think we are doing, but somebody else is doing behind. So this love, slowly, Guru enters into life. Satsanga He provides to get clear understanding, stage by stage, to come in direct contact with God. Here, Guru gives a mantra. Mantra is something coming from the transcendental into the relative existence to take you beyond this nature. Mantra comes always from the transcendental and takes the jiva. It is just like somebody is putting a hand from the window, you are put in the cage, somebody is putting hand and taking you out of the cage. Mantra is that constant repetition of mantra given by Guru first protects you from the world. Anywhere, if you see a flow, electricity is flowing, around is the magnetic field. You can always see. In our school days we used to put iron filings and tap and see. When the electricity flows, immediately concentric circles you can see. When water flows, you can see the current of wind around. Like that, whenever there is a current, there is a field produced. Constant japa is going on. A kavacha forms, the mantra kavacha. It protects you from all external influences. Karma is internal. Apart from karma, many forces will be working upon us. We are protected from the external forces. First thing is we need in this world is protection. We need protection. So many things attract us and take it away. Now I am able to see neutrally. Nothing affects me. Nothing drags me. Nothing tempts me. I enjoy everything as a master, no more as a slave. I don't, if it comes, yes, happy. If it is not there also, I am happy. If I get nice, delicious food, all right. If I get ordinary food, all right. Because I am not seeking any more. Because I am protected from all quarters. I can peacefully devote to any work. I can look after my children now, send them to school, wholeheartedly devote to God, wholeheartedly devote myself to the work of the duties of household. How much of duties will be there from morning till night? We don't. But we are holding on to the something where I can express my heart. I go now and then to US nowadays. And there one lady had written, she is a Catholic, she has written a letter some few years back. She was a Catholic Christian. And nicely she has been brought up, but somehow she could not find fulfillment, spiritual fulfillment. She started searching here and there, various religions, this, that and all. Finally she found some material in Buddhism. She started following Buddhism. She started growing in spiritual life with because concentration comes to picture. Apart from faith, in Christianity only faith and prayer. Here meditation, this, that and new things you see, just like new food, nicely we enjoy. Like that, she started growing. After some time, she said, I am wholly, I got my intelligence is growing. I am feeling fulfillment. My heart is dry. See, I don't get fulfillment of. I want someone to love me, and I want to love. Then she somehow came across Krishna. She read the Krishna's life, this, that, and all. And she could, the Krishna's playing with the gopis and the children and the gopas and this one, the Bali Leela, this, everything was capturing her heart. She could, and Bhagavad Gita is there to fulfill her intellectual understanding. There is a heart to, then she is fully fulfilled. But now and then, why she wrote me was, totally I accept Krishna. But sometimes I see why he has done like this, why he has done like that. So it was how the need for the heart, there is need for the heart. It's weeping. We have everything outside, but inside there is abhava, something lacking. I have everything, but something lacking within. That lacking gets fulfilled now with the love of God. Here we see slowly we are holding on to the eternal, unchanging reality, and now constant repetition. After these saints come in Maharashtra, Kandata, and then they are making the rice powder, wheat powder and all, grinding. They are singing the names of glories and this Tukaram's abhangs and all. They are doing and working. Everything is going on smoothly. Simultaneously they are holding on to the eternal, unchanging reality and doing all the duties of life. How much of fulfillment, how much of expansion. Their mind is filled with God, body is working in the world. Slowly, they are becoming strong spiritually within. So this is how we spiritually evolve to a stable state, internal stability, internal equilibrium. We get. We are no more afraid of this world. We do all our duties with great love, and slowly our understanding of ourselves change. I am divine. The negativity and positivity, both will leave us. I am divine, neither good nor bad. We transcend, first we hold on to good to transcend the bad, then transcend the good also and become divine. And start seeing divine in everyone. Oh, my Lord is dwelling in all heart as He is, because He started dwelling in my heart. If He is there in my heart, He must be there in every heart. Slowly His eyes penetrate like X-ray photo. It says, oh, my Lord is there in His heart everywhere. Whom to leave, whom to hold on to. He is there in every. You must see the Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's end. He is seeing in every grain Krishna. He sees Krishna standing as tree there, rushes and strikes. What a state of seeing God in everything. One of the direct disciples, Thakur asked, Sri Ramakrishna asked, what do you want? Tell me. He says, I want to see God in all. He says, that is the last stage. What do you want now? He says, nothing short of that. Maybe it is last stage, but only that I want. That urge, we are holding on to Bhakti, opening our hearts to God, opening our hearts to the world, and expanding to become free from all things. All right. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om.